Hey everybody, you're watching Ready Set Drone, and today I have the Optimus XL from DHK Hobby. This thing looks like a beast, and believe me, it feels like one too. So we're gonna open it up, charge it up, and take it out for a spin and see how it does, so stay tuned. Okay, so I've got the Optimus XL from DHK Hobby. It was provided by GearBest. Thank you, GearBest. Definitely one that I was excited to check out. I know I've been doing more race cars lately, but they're just so much fun. You know, drones and quadcopters are awesome as well, but it's nice to mix it up. As you can see, it is a pretty large race car. It is 493 millimeters long, 307 millimeters wide, and 171 millimeters tall. So it's a pretty beefy piece of work here. It weighs 3.05 kilograms, which is 6.8 pounds, almost 7 pounds this thing weighs. It uses brushless motors, a 2030 kV brushless motor, and it comes with not one, but two LiPo batteries that are actually only 2S batteries. 2S is not huge, but there's two of them, so you're ending up with quite a bit of power. There's two connectors inside. It does come with this radio with a pistol grip and some trim controls and such on it. But when you get the thing, you have to pull out some cotter pins. So first of all, there's these two cotter pins that hold on the airfoil up here. This thing is supposed to go 80 kilometers per hour, which is around 50 miles per hour, which is kind of mind-blowing for a toy, that it could travel that fast. I don't know that I'll actually be able to get it to full speed, but I'm gonna take it out and try. You pull out the two cotter pins that hold on the canopy. The canopy is just this little piece of plastic, lightweight, and then this is what's underneath. There are two arms that rotate downward, and that's where your batteries go. So the batteries actually just stack on top of each other in this little slot right here. So you want to have one with the connector in the front and the one with a connector in the back. They're Dean's connectors, so standard connectors. And I would imagine you could put in a different 2S set of batteries in this thing. So you could probably put in some smaller ones. You might not run for quite as long, but that would at least give you the option to use different batteries. Once you've got those guys locked down with your arms, you put in the cotter pins, and then I think your power switch for the whole thing is right here. So obviously you're going to want to plug it in and turn it on before you flip on the power switch. I don't think it matters which connector goes to which, but it looks like, you know, there's one that naturally reaches better this way and one that naturally reaches better this way. So this one's going to go here, this one's going to go here. Turn it on, put the canopy on, put the cotter pins in the canopy, take it outside and take it for a run. Okay, so I've got this guy plugged in, and the batteries are in it, it's running. I will say I turned on the controller, and make sure you center all the trim and directions before you, for throttle and steering, before you start it. When it started off, everything was reversed, which was confusing, and the trim was set so that it just started rolling right away. So I would highly recommend being in a big open spot when you turn it on, and then from there making sure that your throttle and trim are all centered before you start. All right, here we go. And as I said, I've got it going pretty fast right now, and with some RC toys I've had, they would have flipped over in that circumstance. But this guy just sticks to the ground. Man, it goes too. Yeah, you really just don't have to worry about it losing traction. Whoa, that was kind of close. Start. 1, 2, 3. So after having run this buggy for a bit, I wanted to just show you how much grass gets up inside the inside of it. It just tends to get a lot from running through the grass, mostly dry grass. So what I'm going to do is actually take a leaf blower and blow it out. Just kind of blow it off, wipe it down, and then it should be good to go. The Optimus XL, wow, this guy is crazy fast. And I didn't even realize until today that there was an adjustment for the speed switch. So you can actually dial up the speed up and down. With the speed dialed all the way up, it really goes. Obviously, we got it a little bit dirty today. It rained yesterday, so it's pretty muddy out here. But it did just fine. I mean, it ran through sand, it ran through dirt, it ran through grass, ran over bases. It's not designed to go over big things like curbs and stuff like that, as I mentioned, but it is designed to run across grass, sand, and those sort of things. And as I said, it's pretty fast. It's really heavy. Bryson was able to flip it over a few times today because yesterday I wasn't able to do that. But if you get it going fast enough and you hit something like a base, you know, like a second base at a baseball field, it will flip over. But it's so heavy that it tends to stay on the ground pretty well. And a lot of times, even when it flipped, it landed back on its wheels. This thing's a ton of fun. If you're into RC cars and you want something that's really fast and probably pretty close to hobby grade, and also really ruggedly made. There's a lot of metal on this. Most of these things are mostly plastic. This one has a lot of metal on it. I would recommend the Optimus XL. I'll put a link in the description of where you can get it and where you can see pricing and read the specs and all that good stuff. It's a monster, it's a beast, and if you like it, please hit a thumbs up on this video. And if you want to know more about RC cars, RC planes, RC helicopters, and of course drones, please subscribe to Ready Set Drone. Thanks for watching.